these guys get. Alright, and here's our runners off. We're about to find out. Alright, our runners are coming down the elevator now. It was just an E-tank for our first item here, and now they pick up morph ball or power bombs here, and morph ball in the ceiling. That's yeah, bear with me here. I understand my mic sounds a little bit messed up. We're working on that. Definitely not a robot. No filter processor going on here.
Hello, Cerberus. Hello, Speed Gaming. I heard we need a second commentator. Alright, let me get Speed Gaming set up real quick. Alright, so yeah, what's up everyone? My name's Pong. I'm gonna take over commentary here real quickly. Looks like we have a match, Straevaras vs Traviktox here, the second one of this best of 3. Looks like Straevaras won game number 1. I'm vastly underprepared for this, but I hope we're gonna have a good time. Alright, so I hope you guys are having a good time. As it looks right now, we only have Morphball in the early E-tank, and another E-tank at Bomb Teresa. So let's see where the seed is going. Straevaras very nicely got the Bomb Teresa skit. That's always cool. Also, thanks for the warm welcome. But yeah, let's see where this seed is going to go. 2 early E-tanks is very nice. I see both runners already have a super pack and a power pack, so that's nice for the Brinster cleanup. And it looks like Traviktox checked another miner somewhere, I'm not sure where. So if he decides to, for some reason, go to a early wreck ship, that's nice. And speaking about nice, it looks like we found ourselves the nice beam here on Straevaras' side. Traviktox is going to pick it up here in just a second. And interesting enough, Stray immediately deselecting it, de-equipping it, a very nice choice, because it's going to be quite in his way for a little bit. Looks like Traviktox is going to keep it for a while, but Ice Beam early is just a very nice item, since it's like, together with speed, it's like one of 2 items you like really want to traverse Batoon Hallway. It also opens up like a lot of options for like Super Smurdia if that becomes a thing, so And obviously, the Metroid rooms are going to be a lot easier. So getting like such an essential item out of the way this early is like very, very nice. All right, let's see. What do we have at the reserve tank here? Oh, charge beam, dude. All right, this looks like a pretty free seat so far. Straevaras finding here charge beam together with the ice beam, and I think Silveroff. We're back.
Yeah, hey, how are you? Hopefully
Very
I sound a bit better.
Yeah, you do. You sound
All
perfect,
right.
dude.
Fantastic. I reset all my settings. So, yeah, charge beam at Brinstar Reserve. That's really nice.
Alright, looks like we have another E-Tank here at the Idakuns, continuing the theme of a very healthy reserve, very healthy seat so far.
Yeah. And they have quite a number of super missiles as well, which is nice.
Oh yeah, plus even 15 power bombs as well this early, so they won't, hopefully not run into any soft block issues in that case, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, they've also already picked up the ice beam, so, you know, I like to only have about 10, but, you know, getting 15 is not ever really a bad thing.
Just... I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of like Brent marked. I got like a race with like 10 power bombs at that, where I was in wrecked ship and had like massive issues because I wasn't able to get the reserve tank item that was required. And then again, like for stuff like Norfair, it's always nice to have a little bit extra rather than being like soft blocked in that situation, just losing a ton of time.
Yeah, I agree. Straevaras getting that green gate glitch first try, very nice by him. Getting an energy tank for his trouble.
This is losers bracket round 4 already, right? Yeah.
This is actually losers bracket round 5.
Yeah, they're getting really deep into this tournament already.
Yeah, they are.
Alright, okay. So as of right now, like depending on what charge beam is, I don't really expect Evo Thermist to go up to the wrecked ship. Not only would that take like a while to clear out, but also would just be a very, very high gamble.
I agree with that. Having only Morph Ball and 2 beams, I don't see any. And now finding X-ray scope a charge, I don't see any reason for these runners to be going up. In fact, I don't know. I think it'd be a gamble for them to check X-ray right now, but given the amount of energy they have, we might see these guys do that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure both of those runners would be capable of doing an early X-ray check with the D boost, but it would definitely be one of the more risky plays.
Yeah.
See Straevaras. I mean, there's really no point in going up here unless you want to take like a super giant gamble. But Straevaras going down, and looks like we're gonna have that early X-ray check, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
Go ahead.
Also, he has Ice Beam, so if he fails the last D-boost, he has a backup by freezing the waiver at the right spot, and he can still make it up. So that's always nice having this little bit of safety with Ice Beam.
Yeah, this is something that has burned him previously. In fact, I think this is why he's in the losers bracket, because he died a couple of times trying to check this item, doing the D-boost method. So we'll see if this pays off for him or not here.
It's definitely a super risky strat, but if this ends up like being something like a suit here for Straevaras, it's going to be a really, really big advantage. But he has a little bit of trouble getting into the right spot like early on here, which is like one of the hardest parts, setting this up properly. We see Traviktox not going for it, just getting past him. So if this just ends up being another E-Tank, this might put Traviktox very well in the lead.
Yep, I agree.
Alright, gets the initial D-boost.
Very nice.
We'll take 4, respectively 5 more D-boosts here. There's number 4 and number 5, and very well done. Good job.
Yeah, that's nice. That's always awesome to see. Traviktox coming into the Spacer, seeing an E-Tank, picking that up on his way. I think for sure we're going to be seeing some... there it was.
The trash tank thing. Alright, so what let's see, what does he do? Alright, yeah, so he does the safe method. He's gonna wait for a... oh, actually not. That's an interesting method. So what he did there, he counted a certain number of fade outs off the background screen and used that as a visual cue to know when to jump. The idea behind that strat is that you want to meet the waivers in the middle of the screen so that you can take a deep boost off of the waivers, which deals 50 damage less.
Right.
He kind of missed that though, so took a lot of damage, but he's still out with 160 energy, so that's really good. It's like most important that he's still living.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. He wanted to meet up with the waivers. And Traviktox coming into the warehouse now. Straevaras coming up to Spacer. He's going to find that E-Tank there.
Also, didn't see that, but it looks like Traviktox skipped X-Ray. It's,
yes, he did.
Yeah.
He did not... I think he went down into charge where it was and then just didn't pick it up.
I mean, skipping X-Ray is like one of those decisions to make. It's like... I guess there's like a lot of argument about like the runners in this community if picking up X-ray is like worth it in this situation. I'd say it is because they already have charge beam, so they're like one plasma beam away from like really cool and fast bosses, making up that beam for like so much. But I can understand him skipping it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I mean, if you're used to menuing without the X-ray, it can kind of screw you up and cost you a little bit of time.
Very true.
Getting the Crade stand-up glitch here.
Yeah, it looks like he paid those $59.99 for the DLC. Finishes off Crade though. And let's see what Daria holds. Oh, those were some interesting drops.
Yeah.
And
getting high jump
boots. Very nice.
Yeah. The Strike picking up another super missile pack here with the Crade missiles.
I really like that item check. It's pretty quick. No door transition for that. But yeah, I really like the high jump boots at this point, simply because it's gonna make the upcoming hell runs for those two, if they don't find Varia right now, a lot easier. Like those hell run rooms are just so much easier to traverse if you have high jump. Otherwise, it's like a lot of pain and you lose a lot more energy.
Yeah, exactly. All that Norfair travel that we're gonna see these runners do just shortly here. Straevaras setting up for his Crade quick kill. Yeah, there's a lot of energy tanks. We're definitely going to be seeing these runners do. Now, the question is, do we see these runners clear out all of Norfair, or do we see them, skipping things like Crocomire? And I think that's going to depend on what the first few items are in Norfair. What kind of things would these runners wanting to be see, right? Besides the plasma beam, right? They'd want to be seeing a suit, right?
Yeah.
Or
I honestly feel like both runners, if they don't happen to find Varia, like at any of the non-Crocomire items, are going to go to Crocomire. Maybe if there's going to be gravity suit, they are going to decide for like an early Meridia. But I feel like both runners are really good with their hell runs. Like Traviktox just being an overall very good player, and Straevaras as the ex-RBO world record holder should be very good with that. And speed booster here at a perfect position, gonna make those hell runs even easier.
Yeah,
since they can take the shortcut and don't have to take the cathedral hell run.
So if we don't find anything good in Norfair here, does that mean we go up to wreck ship? And at what point do we go up to wreck ship? And Traviktox skipping that second super missile pack down here at high jump. I don't know if I like that play. Although he does have charge at this point.
Yeah, he really is. He is really banking on getting more firepower here, which is interesting considering that he skipped X-ray earlier. But let's just see how this is going to pay off. I mean, even with like the highest beam combo, those supers would still be nice for Ridley, since supers have the highest DPS on him. But we're going to see how that pays off. 20 is a decent amount for having charge beam, but you would definitely want more.
Yeah, I would feel comfortable with 25 or even 30 if I can find them.
Yeah.
And just another E-Tank at Ice Beam.
Very healthy seed.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's also like a good thing. The runners will not have like any trouble with like having to refill here. Traviktox, we might actually even see skipping like all refills and just do a Crystal Flash in the middle of his hell runs, whereas Straevaras will probably still have to do like one refill at some point while clearing up Bubble Mountain.
Yeah, he does
and
not have any regular missiles.
Traviktox
Going
I want
down.
to see like a super early Crocomire check here.
That would definitely be an interesting route divergence here. Because I don't think Straevaras is going to go down to Crocomire like this. Especially given that he didn't check high jump boots first. So he does not have speed booster currently. Yeah, he's going to Crocomire. Look at that.
Very nice.
What a play.
Quoting my good friend Captain Duck here, always bet on Croc Z. We're gonna see if Croc Z will actually pay off this time. But yeah, as you said, since Traviktox checked high jump boots and then Ice Beam, he was at a much more convenient position to do this Crocomire gamble, whereas Straevaras might be more into the positioning of doing a Bubble Mountain gamble.
Bubble Mountain, yeah. Yeah, and there's Straevaras picking up those super missiles. That's going to give him 25. Very nice total, especially for your target number for Ridley is 30. So
yeah. Traviktox having to finish off Crocomire with Ice Beam, showing that like so many people always complain about Baltoon hitbox, but Crocomire hitbox is also not like the best really. Like you could see there was some flaws in that really. He hit like clearly his open mouth and it still doesn't deal like any damage, but since he has charged him, isn't like too big of a pain.
It's super awkward, but it's I mean, not, I wouldn't call it one of the worst in the game.
Yeah, there are definitely worse ones. Also, Traviktox apparently not too confident in his health here, not making that jump over yet, but probably gonna wait till like after Grapple or till after the drops to get that, because if that is not an E-Tank, he's actually in a little bit of trouble. He can still make it over, but it's definitely more risky to jump through those acid pits without a suit.
Yeah, that acid will drain you quite quickly without a suit. So even if he only had gravity, the acid would still drain at the normal non-suited rate. So, oh, look at this. Straevaras looks like he's going up for Norfair Reserve first. Very nice getting the jump off the wall. Traviktox deciding to refill here at the bugs before going down to Grapple.
Yeah, another little downside of him not de-equipping Ice Beam, what Straevaras did, like, pretty much since he picked it up, his farming is going to take a little bit longer, since all the farming bugs will take 2 shots instead of 1.
Yeah, I agree with Straevaras. Oh, just a reserve tank. He does not want that.
Straevaras' decision-making pretty good, but doesn't really get rewarded. Traviktox now on his way to Grapple. We'll see what that's going to be. And it's
Grapple.
And you know what that means? We might have our Suitless Marina seed here.
Runners have all the items for that.
Yeah. It's
funny.
We have
be nice to see in here too, but
we have the vanilla reserve tank. We have the vanilla grapple beam. We're gonna see if more stuff the speed booster can obviously no longer be vanilla, but the rest very much good.
Is this even randomized?
I don't know. But yeah, now we're also gonna see what's at great Crocomire E-Tank. I really hope he's not gonna forget about that. We had some runners just straight out forgetting about that item. Never getting back, but looks like he remembers.
Yeah, and he's got grappling beam here, so that makes it a lot easier for him to. Oh,
and
nope.
I think that's number 3 for reserve tank here.
Yeah, that is number 3.
Dang. All right, let's go.
Well, that's a good thing. Get them all out of the way. Means we're gonna see better items later on.
Very true. With this many reserve and E-tanks out of the way already, we're definitely gonna have some more stacked Meridia and stacked Brick Chip.
Yeah. So Strike coming in and picking up Wave Beam here at the Speed Booster. That's a really nice pickup. That's going to enable them to do X Factors, especially since he already has Ice Beam off.
Oh, yeah.
So that's really nice.
Oh, yeah, making for a really cool Phantoon 2 round if the runners decide to go there next. And also, since they have Charge Beam, like every beam they get from now on is just going to make especially Wrigley and Mother Brain a lot faster. So that's always nice to, considering like the late game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say if there are no suits down here, we're definitely gonna see them going up to the wreck ship. And so far, there are no suits.
Yeah. Traviktox now on his Bubble Mountain cleanup. He's gonna start with Speed Booster again. He has the option to Crystal Flash, so he could save himself one of his farming sessions. 385 for this one is perfectly fine, especially if you have Speed Booster in both directions. He's not gonna have any problems with his health just yet. Probably banking on eventually finding an E-Tank so that he could just save himself the entire refill.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what he's gonna do after Wave Beam. Again, he can Crystal Flash and could just save himself a lot of time farming. But it would also waste a ton of ammo, obviously.
Oh, plasma! That completes the beam combo. That's fantastic pickup.
Traviktox is going to be very, very sad that he skipped that X-ray earlier, because now Straevaras is going to be set up for a very nice Fantoon, Baltoon, and Dragon 1 round. And that's going to be all worth it picking up that X-ray earlier.
Yeah, that time savings alone is significant.
Alright, so Straevaras, is he gonna go for Crocomire?
I think so. Because right now what it means is he either goes to wreck ship or he does suitless Meridia. Is what it means right now. So we're seeing him gonna do Crocomire. He has Wave Beam now, so he gets through the gate very easily. Oh
yeah, and he also has Plasma Beam. That's what I forgot. That's another boss he can one round. So that's also going to be a very, very nice time save compared to Traviktox, who had to do a way more tedious fight.
Yeah, he's going to be very disappointed with the items down here. But the interesting thing here, though, is that he might get the Grapple Beam, and he might just say, you know what, we're suitless Meridia, and we're going in. We're gonna do a suitless Meridia because that might be what this seed calls for.
I mean, again, Straevaras definitely being one of the runners that's good with suitless Meridia as one of the. Stray! Thanks a lot. Doing the Crocomire moonwalk, I love that strat. I try to always aim for it when I do that, but that's just such a nice strat. I love it.
And waving his arms in frustration there.
Ooh, Traviktox, what are you doing, man? He's dead.
Oh no!
When did he save? Did he even save? No, he didn't.
He didn't. Neither of our runners have saved.
Dang.
Oh no, that's
a bummer.
Oh yeah, that's.
And nice scoop smoke by Stray, but yeah, that is. I mean, especially he played way risky there. I think he got even hit by a spike there.
Yeah.
Didn't have enough time to Crystal Flash anymore. Like when entering the door, he had like 31. Should have done that earlier, but yeah, that's just very, very unfortunate for him here. It's like Stray will need to die here for Traviktox to get back up.
I don't know, with 7 E-tanks already, that's a tall order.
Yeah, especially with all his beams, but we're gonna see. Still curious to see what Stray's next play is gonna be, really. I would love to see some early Meridia gamble, but honestly going wreck ship right now would be just as reasonable, really.
Well, so now that's actually an interesting thing you say that, because Traviktox knows what's at Crade and what's in Lower Norfair, or all of Upper Norfair. So he might make a play for the wreck ship here.
That is very true. He knows all item locations in Norfair except for the reserve tank. So he has a lot of information. As long as it's not a suitless Meridia seed, he knows that there needs to be something at wreck ship.
Yeah.
Again, however, there was Speed Booster also down in Norfair. So if it happens to be the reserve tank item that is the progress item there, would be like even worse for him.
Yeah, that's true. And high jump was at Crade, so it'll be difficult for him to get to the energy tank item. Although he will be able to pick up ice. But I don't know. Can you freeze the bull?
No, you cannot freeze the bull. What he will need to do is a bomb jump out of the sponge bathroom, and that's like, especially with the power bombs, that's like super annoying to do, but it is possible.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that strategy.
Yeah, it can actually be required due to the randomized logic. It's just super annoying and rarely ever happens because like extremely rare circumstances need to happen for that. But I've actually seen a seat where that was required.
I see. Interesting. Stray turning plasma beam off there.
Oh, that means he goes
That
Sudus
means-
Murdia.
Yeah.
I'm like 99% sure that means he's gonna go Sudus Murdia just to make freezing the enemies a little bit more convenient.
Yes. Yes. He does not want to be able to kill them. Yeah. Here
Yep,
he is. He's setting up.
Let's go. All right. So this is gonna be a pleasure. Again, Straevaras, ex-world record holder of RBO, extremely skilled. So seeing him rushing through the Sudus Murdia is gonna be a pure pleasure.
Already
Doing a
beautiful
little
right through the
gravity
tube.
jump. Yep. Getting up there, knowing exactly how many shots he needs for all the fishes. Look at those jumpsuits. That's just Sudus Murdia and perfection. And as I say that, I just completely jinxed him. I'm sorry, Stray.
Commentator's curse.
Either
Man.
way.
Commentator's curse.
Yep, absolutely. Alright.
Alright, Traviktox coming down to bomb Trizo again here.
Oh, and
Uh-oh.
killing the fish, dang. Shooting just a little bit too early there. Oh, and actually going all the way down again. That's an interesting play.
Well, I think this resets everything for him, so he can.
Yeah. Oh, that's a very nice strat. Instead of doing the usual strat where you shoot off the crab off the wall, what he wanted to do there is freezing the fish there and then wall jumping between the wall and the fish and just skipping the crab sequence there entirely.
Yeah, he almost
Wall
had it
jump-
too.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, you got it. Oh,
He did get it. Oh,
it's actually a little bit faster than the crab method, however, also a lot harder since like you need to get up there quickly. Like this is probably not going to work anymore. Oh, is it? No. Yeah, because the fish unfreezes pretty quickly, and he also needs to consider his health. But this looks good. All right, yeah.
all right. Very nicely done by Straevaras. Traviktox picking up his ice beam there in Terminator again,
Mhm.
and making his way down the elevator. Brinstar.
I mean, he has a lot more information now that he has last time. I would kind of expect him maybe even to turn down a few items that he got before.
Oh yeah.
Just to make like his cleanup a lot quicker. He knows which items he wants to get and which ones to not get. So this is
Yep. We're definitely going to see him go pick up charge beam here, and we're going to see him skip a whole bunch of things, especially miners.
and
I
we're
think.
probably also going to actually see him pick up X-ray now that he knows that plasma beam is like pretty well available.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. It'll make his boss fights easier, and that's what he needs to do is make up time. So
Yep. Stray deciding to go for Mama Shuttle first.
Yeah. I like this. I like this play. If there is a suit here in Meridia, I mean, this is his gamble. So, this is the smart play, I think, because this is what he's gambling on.
And in case you joined in late, Traviktox unfortunately died in the Wave Hell run in Upper Norfair during the cleanup and never saved, which is quite a setback, but he has a lot of information, and Stray is currently doing a pretty risky gamble. Getting ordered with Screw? That's a nice item, not what he's looking for, but still very nice.
Yeah. But, I mean, it just goes to show Traviktox dying, 20 minutes in, but how difficult those heated room runs are, especially the wave beam runs.
Yeah, I can assure that Wave Beam Hell run is like probably one of the most, if not the most, single challenging Hell run in RBO. It's like very nice. It's especially double chamber, like the room right before Wave is just so horrible.
Yeah, if
there
you
are
fall
just
down,
so many things wrong with that room.
Right, yeah, if you fall down there, you're losing an extra E-tank or two, right?
Yeah.
Not, and that,
Yeah,
that
and not
can
only
easily
that,
make a
like the platforms, the Kamers, you can just KO through them like super easily. Stray there with a very nice tactical Crystal Flash to restore his health.
Yeah, and see, there it was, right? Traviktox already skipping a bunch of items, right? We didn't see him go into the power bomb door there
And
for the Green Gate glitch or
Not even
anything
getting
like that.
Ray though. Alright, is Stray gonna continue? It looks it looks like he's gonna continue Sudus Murdia play. Deactivating.
Okay, Traviktox going down red tower here. He did bomb there to go down to get it, but I guess maybe he decided in the end that's not what he wanted.
Yeah.
And you know what? This might be the Traviktox coming over here for high jump and speed booster because he knows where those are. And that could be his play to go to the wreck ship.
Absolutely. Like maybe we're gonna see him just pick up beat crate, pick up speed booster, and then just go straight back up to the wrecked ship, or maybe even do rush the Sudus Murdia items and then do Sudus Murdia because he thinks like Stray would never do that. I'm not sure. We're definitely gonna see some interesting play here by Traviktox. I'm sure. Like I think he's definitely not gonna do the route he did before.
I agree. Stray coming down now here. And now I think what we're gonna see here when he gets into Aqueduct here, I think we're gonna see him save, and I think we're gonna see him check the sandpit just like he went to Mama Turtle. And I think that's his play here. And then if there's nothing there, he's gonna reset and go up to bot wound.
I absolutely agree. And I think what we also might see, if it happens that we find Varia, let's say at bot soon, that he's actually going to do full Sudus Murdia. Like just get to Dragon, get out, and then to just do low Norfair. Since that would be a lot quicker than just having to hunt down gravity somewhere, especially since he has like every other item he could possibly want. And Straevaras definitely being suitable. Not only could he just do the standard RBO strat with the Crystal Flash, but he could also just X-Ray climb out of Dragon. That's a strat that's a little bit slower. It takes like half a minute more, but it's also very nice. But yeah, he doing exactly what he said, going for that safe, checking the reserve tank item. Let's see what it has for him.
Yeah, I think that's exactly. Straevaras is just playing to his strengths here. He knows he's good at Sudus Murdia, being previous world record holder in RBO, and he's just playing to that. Traviktox, very clean, quick kill on Kraid, picking up his high jump boots now.
Being the first one in this match who actually gets that quick kill.
Yeah. Stray stuck in the sand. Can he get out?
Yeah, he can get out with this sandfall here. Really helps with getting out there, since that's like interesting physics when you are like at the edge here. It's super wonky.
Yeah, this sand gets me every time.
All right, let's see. Those wall jumps are also pretty annoying. I really don't like them. And it's Varia, dude.
Varia.
Oh my god. Straevaras with the plays here, but now he needs to make this super annoying wall jump. Oh my god.
He was close there.
Yeah, you cannot abandon that. That's just the one item you don't want to abandon.
No.
Oh my god. This is really, really good.
Yeah, Traviktox quickly cleaning up here. He's getting his energy tank after Kraid. And I think we're definitely going to see him go down and at least pick up the speed booster here. And it'll be a question of whether he goes and picks up grappling beam to make that Sudus Murdia play that you suggested, or goes up to the wreck ship. And he might not find anything given the Varia suit is in Murdia sandpit.
And Stray actually getting that wall jump. Those wall jumps hurt so much. You gotta mash the hell out of your fingers. And actually also getting this wall jump first try. Very nice.
Wow.
Gets his Varia suit. Very, very nice.
Yeah,
amazing job and amazing place by Stray here.
Yeah, he's got to be happy to see that. I mean, that's exactly the kind of item that he was looking for coming into Meridia like this. And what we might see him do here is we might see him just go straight to Ridley now.
Yeah, I agree. Like at this point, there's not really a point of doing all of Meridia right now, since it's way closer to the North entrance than he is to the Meridia entrance again, and to like the main entrance to Meridia. And this way he can just like if gravity is on the way, like at Ridley or maybe at Firefly, not even necessarily at like Screw Attack, then he's definitely at a very good position. Yeah.
It's just if he can get out of this sand pit. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, again, it's like super annoying with the mini shrimps hunting you down there. Don't really help either, but he's fine.
They hit him, and that's with their stupid little bubbly things that they shoot, and that just dropped him down again. Just goes to show, like, even the best runners at this game can have trouble with this stuff. You know, it's how hard it is. You gotta got to keep working on it. Traviktox coming into ice beam, picking up an energy tank again. He's already got the speed booster. So what are we going to see him do? That's going to be the wild card here, given his death.
All right.
And here it is. Stray is making that play, going down to lower Norfair, and especially since he picked up screw attack at Mama Turtle. I really like this play to go down to lower Norfair now.
A very, very good setup for lower Norfair indeed. And Traviktox going down to Crocomire again, it seems, so he might actually see that Sudus Murdia again. Will just gonna get his grapple beam and then straight back into Meridia, which we know is the right play. However, since Stray already did this, it's still not going to put him in the lead, even though he's making the absolute right call here.
Yeah, I mean, he's making up as much time as he possibly can, having all the information. He's skipping everything he can. He's not too terribly far behind. I mean, that 20 minutes, he's probably maybe only about 10 or so behind.
Yeah, if he makes like a perfect routing from now on, I feel like 10 is more accurate, but still a bunch of time considering like how top tier of players we have here, considering how late we get into the tournament. I mean, we are down to like, I'm not sure, like, I mean like the winners bracket, we're down to 4 players. In the losers bracket, I think we have like 20 left.
Yeah,
out of like original like 88, so it's getting pretty far down really.
You're still left in this tournament, aren't you?
I actually am, yes. I'm in the winners bracket semifinals against Scotty, which is going to be this Wednesday. Yeah. Alright, so the one thing I'm really curious about right now is if Stray is going to go to screw attack or not. I kind of assume he might take his time here. Yeah, I mean, Stray really made all the right plays here. There's like really nothing about this routing that was wrong in this play, so I think he might take this time just to get this one more low Norfair item here.
Well, here's the thing, right? If gravity happens to be down here and he does pick it up, it's just going to speed up his Meridia by that much. So it's worth his time to come over here, check screw attack, and see.
I'm honestly more curious to see what happens if gravity is not in Meridia. I could imagine, like, there are still some spots that he hasn't checked, like Waterway and all of Wrecked Ship. And depending on where it is, it might actually be faster to do Sudus Meridia over an already Wrecked Ship. But again, on the other hand, there might also be spots where getting to the Wrecked Ship first and then doing Meridia is also worth it. It's going to be kind of a coin toss, really, but we're going to see what Stray's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, given what we've seen so far, I don't think it's going to be worth it to fully check the wreck ship for any of these runners. But I mean, you never know, right? Wow, that is a beautiful fast pillars and getting the swag door open, coming into worst room of the game. Traviktox, meanwhile, getting his vanilla grappling beam, making his way out. And this is I think where we're going to see him go up to Meridia, like you were suggesting. Just flying through here.
Screw attack was another E-tank. But yeah, Traviktox making that play, abandoning all of Bubble Mountain and just going, I assume what we're going to see is just a straight go to Sudus Meridia. And I really like this play here. Like, besides the fact that this is like the right choice to do at this point, it is an extremely good call for him because he knows that he's behind right now. Just doing like the most risky and like absurd thing that you could possibly do, like early Sudus Meridia, is definitely a nice call in this situation. He can just not know that Straevaras did that exact thing without dying.
Well, not to mention that, as we said earlier, he knows what's over there, right? He knows that he's going to go over there and pick up Wave Beam and Plasma Beam, and he wants those for sure. But right now, he needs the progression, so he needs the suits. And, he's given Straevaras a ton of time to find those suits. And you know, a runner of Straevaras' caliber is gonna take advantage of that, and he has with his suitless Meridia play. So here we go. Oh, Traviktox he skipped by the tube. He's going up the wrecked ship.
Looks like we're actually gonna have a wrecked ship gamble. I'm not sure though. Like, why did he get to Crocomire then? I mean, the only thing there was Grapple Beam. So why would he want this Grapple Beam? Just the wrecked ship.
Maybe.
Oh, for
X-ray jet.
For X-ray. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
He's gonna find an E-tank here, so he's gonna be very disappointed with this. But
yeah, wasn't it only just reserve tank game?
Oh yeah, it was just a reserve tank. Yeah, that was the third reserve tank.
This disappointment is gonna be real there.
Yeah.
I mean, what can we find at a wrecked ship? Let's think. Like, we still don't have bombs, spring ball, and space jump and spacer.
Yeah.
And gravity, so...
And gravity, yeah.
Yeah, like, there's still a decent amount of stuff that could be there, but only very few, like, actually helpful things.
Yeah, that is a very clean Ridley by Straevaras. Traviktox picking up that reserve tank, I'm sure he...
And gravity for Stray. Making all the right plays in this.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that. That was just flawless routing by Stray.
Yeah,
unfortunately, it's just gonna be like pretty much impossible for Traviktox to find back in this, as long as Stray doesn't screw up majorly and Traviktox doesn't play absolutely flawless right now.
Yeah, so I mean, what would have had to happen for Traviktox here is something like.
Sorry, go ahead. Traviktox.
Yeah, 47 energy there, Traviktox. I don't blame you. Making those noises, Punk. He was dying again. But what had to happen here for Traviktox is something like gravity was up at wrecked ship, and Stray had to close out Meridia by completely suitless. But finding gravity in lower Norfair behind Ridley, this is just amazing routing by Straevaras.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure. Did you see if Stray saved at any point? Because I know Traviktox did not, like, yet again.
No,
so
I
Stray
do not
happens
believe
to,
he saved.
Yeah. So Stray actually happens to die. Like, this is obviously gonna put Traviktox back in, but at this point with both suits, 7 E-tanks, and screw attack, this is just very unlikely to happen, really.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like we've seen like softbooks at the baby, we've seen other stuff. So yeah.
Oh, Traviktox going over to Waterway. Yeah.
Getting that green gate glitch, very nice. Blue gate glitch. I mean, it's really the same as the green gate glitch. There's like, it's the same thing with a different color, really.
I like these plays by Traviktox.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing all the risky stuff.
Yeah,
the more out of the way stuff.
Yeah, he still doesn't know where the suits are. He doesn't know where Straevaras is. He knows he's very far behind. So these are the plays that could net him a suit. Now we know they're not going to, but these are the plays that could have netted him a suit, and this is really smart, I think, by him.
I mean, at this point, the best thing he could really find is like space jump, I guess.
Or spring ball.
Yeah, I mean, spring ball would be nice. Would be the validation item, but just for like a raw time save purpose, probably not this much.
Yeah, but again, it's one of those things where he doesn't know where the suits are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And these plays are really heads up. They're really smart.
Yeah.
You get a seed like this, there are no suits. You clear out all of Norfair, you die. You have to start back again. You know your opponent's way ahead. What are the gambles that are going to give you a chance? A suit at X-ray. Maybe your opponent didn't check it. We didn't have Grapple until late down in Norfair's. So, okay, I got Speed Booster. Maybe there's a suit at Waterway. So I go back up there. These are the things that, if anything, are going to let Traviktox get back into this. But again, we already know where the suits are, so we know that that's not going to happen. But it's really smart playing on his part to you try to come back into this game.
But yeah, Stray now in absolute go mode, just gonna completely wreck the shrimp, the sea snake, and the ghost in one go.
Yeah, especially with the plasma X-ray combo. Like, there's no chance if these bosses aren't going down in one round.
I mean, at this point, like, Traviktox obviously wants to save as much time as possible, but I still disagree with the fact that he skips X-Ray. Especially that he knows that Charge and Plasma is on the way. But yeah, he's going to the wreck ship now. We're gonna see what that is gonna hold for him.
Yeah, again, these are heads up plays. He does not know where the suits are, and given all the information he has, he's gonna think it's a stack ship, and they're gonna be some good items up there, right? Space jump, spring ball, pretty much have to be up here.
Might even find the 4th reserve tank.
Yeah, Spazer has to be up here.
Oh, there's space jump. Stray just running past it. Is he gonna get a full halfie? Let's see. Looking good. Yep, gets it, no problem.
Making it look easy, Straevaras.
Absolutely. Traviktox with that last second charge there, getting across the ocean to the wrecked ship. Gonna be the first one to beat the Ghost.
Yep.
Gonna have to be a little bit careful here with this fight. I mean, he has charge beam, so he has like a little bit of safety for fighting him. I saw him do an 8% U-Route runs earlier, grinding for like a 46, so he's definitely good with this like rather low health, low protection Phantoon fight, but still, just a little bit of carefulness there. Might not be too bad.
Yeah, Stray missing his first shot at the X-ray, but getting it second time around here. And now making quick work of the giant shrimp. Oh, is he not even bothering? Yeah, it looks like he's not even bothering to check the item anymore. He's just, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, the only really, like, the most useful item for him right now would be Space Jump, I guess, and he already knows where that is, so the best thing would be, like, bombs or a Spazer, or, like, Spring Ball. But yeah. Oh, Traviktox, that was a beautiful Doppler. Getting over into Stutter there and getting a ton of missiles in. However, not having any more, so, cannot start a new round. And he's not getting any drops, so right there. Dang, that was something.
Yeah, Phantom gave him a good pattern, just no drops.
Just look at those drops. That's just very unfortunate luck there for Traviktox. That's just
we know where the regular bombs are in. Stray going back to pick up Space Jump. Interesting.
Yeah. It's like kinda on the way. If he thinks this like 7 seconds plus the time it needs for him to stop there is like worth it, but yeah. I mean, I guess it's not really worth it. I mean, I guess kinda. Like,
I don't know. The only thing I think he might want it for is getting over the moat.
Yeah, that would like pretty much. I think that would be like the only time save, given that like they even skip Space Jump in like new routes. But that's definitely decent, and it's also like a comfort thing as well. Might have like quicker Metroid rooms with Space Jumps. So that's always nice.
Yeah. Well, he's just got to watch out because he's not gonna go to Waterway to pick up the regular bomb, so he doesn't want to get grabbed.
Yeah.
All right, Traviktox picking up, or gonna go check right super missiles here at wreck ship. So what can he get?
Let's hope for a Spring Ball for that validation item. Only thing that can put him back into the race. No, it's an E-Tank. I guess at this point, this E-Tank is really not too bad, given his low energy and that he still has to do all of wreck ship, but not what he wants, really.
No. It's not what he wants. Straevaras coming over to the wreck ship now. He is going to kill Phantoon and leave. That's it. Yeah. He's not going to check anything in the wreck ship.
Let's hope we're going to see that nice one-round Phantoon kill with Plasma and X-Ray.
Oh, he's definitely going to give it a shot.
Okay. I hope so. I mean...
he used it to kill Botwoon and Dragon so far, so I don't see why he wouldn't do it for Phantoon.
Yeah.
Alright, Traviktox coming in the wreck ship E-Tank here. Making his way through Spiky Death Room very nicely.
Let's see. Let's hope for that spring ball hype. I mean, there are
That'd be
also
nice.
quite a few there are also a few Murdia places that have been unchecked, so we might even have something like a vanilla spring ball.
Yeah, plasma, shack tool,
Yeah.
and no, that's
Yeah.
actually it. I think.
Well, no, we
got
haven't seen
everywhere else.
Space Jump either, so.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, just plasma, shack tool, and yeah. And
Alright, Stray.
I'm so used to our runners just automatically checking.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's on the way, but Stray didn't need it.
Alright, Stray getting a slow pattern here. Alright, opening up with missiles. Required for this method of the microwave, since you cannot just use the charge shot right away, and gets a nice one round. Good job.
Yeah, beautifully executed by Straevaras there. Traviktox coming up, making his way up toward attic now. Nice clip. No, it's very unlikely anyone is going to defeat Spore Spawn. That is definitely DLC boss and Randomizer.
We have, I think we've seen like 2 Spore Spawn fights in this entire tournament so far. Mostly for memes. Most of them because they, like the players who defeated Spore Spawn, already lost at that point, but I mean, nothing against Spore Spawn, always an interesting fight.
Stray getting a very nice reverse ocean fly.
Yeah, and Stray and Traviktox, unfortunately, just with another E-Tank.
Yeah.
So far, this entire wrecked ship just being completely garbage.
Yeah, I mean, given the position of all the other items that we knew about, this is kind of expected. But these are the plays that Traviktox needed to make in order to get back into this.
Absolutely.
He needed them to pay off, and they have not.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, you couldn't really not argue with Traviktox's routing here. That has been really on point, given of like his death so late into the game, and with all the information he had, that was definitely very good routing. It was just Straevaras with the god routing, and Traviktox just completely not paying off. But that's something you can never foresee, and that's always the element of chance into this randomizers.
Yeah, exactly. And I think if Traviktox had not died when he did, we would have saw more similar routing to what Straevaras had done by him. But you know, I think given what he knew and where he needed to go, these were the plays that he needed to make, and they didn't pay off for him, and that happens. And there it is, the Spazer beam.
Wrecked ship totally paying off with that one good item there. And not even that, because we already know where Plasma Beam is. But
yeah, that's the only unfortunate thing about it, is that we know where Plasma Beam is. I mean, it's a good item if you cannot find Plasma, but that's about it.
So the only place... Yeah, so the only major we have not seen is Spring Ball. That has to be somewhere in Memoria.
Yeah, it has to be at either Plasma or Vanilla.
But that also means
or
that Traviktox now knows that it has to be Super Smoothie seed, so I assume we're gonna see him go there right now. Oh, I'm actually going to do Gauntlet first. That's interesting.
Yeah, Gauntlet cannot have either of the suits.
Yeah.
It can have Spring Ball, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what he's hoping for there, because he knows where Wave is. He knows where... Yeah. I don't know, did we see... where was Screw Attack?
Screw Attack was it Mama Turtle.
Oh, okay, yeah, so that could be something you could find. Stray with a very nice baby skip.
Yeah, Screw Attack or Space Jump are two items that he could be thinking that are possibilities at Gauntlet. We know that Screw Attack, Mama Turtle, just I just mentioned, and Space Jump is Afterbot Wound, so he's not going to find either of those. Oh, did Stray just get a Moonfall here?
Yeah, I really like those mini Moonfalls every now and then. Glad that even some of the more experienced and old runners implement the new attack into their runs. Always nice to see. Not saying that Stray's old, just saying that he's like A dinosaur of the community.
Yeah, he is a veteran runner.
Yeah, the thanks, that's the word that I was searching for, the veteran. Let's see. That doesn't sound that bad. Alright.
Definitely a veteran. Alright, Traviktox finding nothing up in the gauntlet and tactical resetting. Meanwhile, Straevaras making light work of Mother Brain 1. And I like his ammo setup here. 5 and 14. You know, plus the plasma beam combo. Like, he's in great shape here. He can't stand up, given that he's already down an E-tank, but I don't think he cares about that at this point. Oh, taking some catch-up.
I am just going to give him the benefit of the doubt and saying that's absolutely calculated. Not going to go for stand-up, but just going for that one rainbow beam.
Yeah. I do think he took that catch-up on purpose.
Alright, Traviktox now on his way to Nordia. Alright, and Traviktox now going in. Gonna see if he's gonna get the fast entrance method with the gravity jump. I think he's a little bit far to the left there. Yeah, gonna monk the thing, unfortunately. Traviktox is going to go for the more commonly known crab mid-air freezing method.
Yeah, I am.
There we go.
This is not a good strat for me.
Oh, he didn't have wave, so he needed one more shot. I was so confused because like you cannot really see the difference between not having wave and having wave with his team combos, so he probably thought he would need one less.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took like everything one more shot than was supposed to. Alright. Everyone post your baby thump in chat.
Straevaras through the cutscene, and Mother Brain 3 is down. Very, very nice work.
Alright, yeah. Grappling the brain to death, falling into dust, completely electrocuted.
I don't disagree with that. That is a wise choice.
Absolutely. Can't hit the brain enough, really. Alright. Fish is where it's supposed to be. It just needs to do a crouch jump from the crab in time. Oh, I'm getting punked there. Just needs to watch out to not fall down here and not kill the fish. Close. Oh, one killed the crab.
Killed the sizer.
Oh yeah, right. The sizer.
Crab
sir,
sizer.
know your names, dude. You know the enemy names in this game. I respect that.
Hey, I can't play the game, so, but at least I can know the names of the enemies. Trying for a behemoth spark, but bonking the platform, going back and getting a right side spark, making his way up through here on the escape. Will he kill the animals?
Yes, he will.
Yes. All right, Traviktox.
Actually, making it without the sizer there.
Yeah, that's that crouch jump. All right,
Yeah,
it's
and
3 bars
Stray
in.
got done with a time of 58:38. GG to him, and Traviktox unfortunately forfeiting from the race, seeing how far behind he is. But GG to both runners, both excellent plays.
Yeah.
Stray with a very, very good route and execution. Traviktox with just the right plays after that unfortunate death, but unfortunately not good enough.
Yeah, it's a shame that Traviktox took that death, but afterward he made some really heads up plays and really played his best to come back into it. So that means we're going to see Straevaras move on in this tournament, and Traviktox is not going to be continuing anymore. But be sure to follow these runners. So next up, we're going to see Straevaras face either Dread 4170 or CFB. That'll be another good match.
And the winner of that is actually going to face off Setbacks, so it's going to be some pretty good matches coming up.
Yeah, I mean, there's Oats and Goats White Mage Becky coming up. Zosti's still in the tournament. Wild Anaconda has a match.
That entire losers bracket is extremely good. Like, we have like a lot of top tier runners in the losers bracket.
Yeah, it's an amazing bracket.
Are we not having... Oh, yeah, right. Speaking about more Super Metroid, we actually have one more match coming up for the night.
This evening at 11 p.m.
Yeah, at 11 p.m. here on Speed Gaming 1, we're going to have Lexosaurus Rex versus Wild Anaconda 69.
Yep.
Again, 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Commentary is going to be done by Poplars and Ditmook. So that's going to be pretty hype. Also, big shout out to Typo for doing the tracking for us in this match. Alright, I just got a message by Feasel. The match got delayed. The Lexosaurus Rex vs. Wild Anaconda match is actually going to be at midnight Eastern Daylight Time and not at 11 p.m. So make sure to check that out if you're still awake. I'm probably going to drink my morning coffee while watching that, but you guys might still be up for that.
I'm going to be tracking it, so...
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, it'll be good times for everybody. So yeah, a lot more Super Metroid action to come. So stick around, and we'll see you next mission.
Yeah,
thank you, Punk, for joining me.
It was a pleasure to commentate with you, dude. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.